So we're going to do a talk through on our equipment. We're going to go through each section. We do have signs above each section, which just makes things loads more easier than talking on camera. What I was going to say, before we get into it, if there's any piece of equipment that you want us to go through specifically, or any machine that you actually like the look of, or again, want us to kind of go in more detail, then comment below and tell us what your favorite piece of equipment is. A glute kickback. I'm gonna sound like an auctioneer as I go through these. We've got adductor, abductor. So adductor is bringing in, abductor is taking away. We've got hyperextension. Yes, that's more towards lower back, but depending on the way you set it, can get glutes and hamstrings a little bit as well. So more kind of posterior, should we say. Another glute kickback. You're gonna hear words sometimes been up for different leg press or quad extension or something. When we make it nice and simple, that gets your glutes, that gets your glutes, that gets your inner legs, outer legs, and a bit of glutes. We have another adductor, so again, adding, bringing inwards. We have a plate-loaded leg press. Come over this way, come on. This is a horizontal leg press. So you lay down and you do a leg press. So again, different variations of leg presses. One, it makes training fun, enjoyable, but also it just can hit muscles or target your muscles in different angles as well. You'll see throughout the gym, obviously we have lots of weight for you.
So we're putting them back.
Make sure you're putting them back, please.
Don't get in trouble.
We have quad extension, pin loaded. We have a seated calf raise. Like I said, the calf raise or seated calf raise. We have multiple machines. You'll see that people say, well, why can't I use that to hit my calves? Why you got two of the same machine? Because we want to make sure that kit isn't just taken up and you don't have to wait around between your sets, especially when it is busy. Coming through, we have this is like a sissy squat machine, I'd call it. Probably someone's going to correct me there. A standing calf raise. Do you know what?
I've never really seen this anywhere else, have you?
Only, it's quite a rare machine, to be fair. This is a ISO, or unilateral leg press. So again, just the way it might look a bit daunting, or what's the difference, it's just how again how you can target different muscles as you go through the movements.
So this would be good for imbalances, I guess?
Yes, so if you have one leg bigger than the other, what you'll find is if there's a pressure plate and it tells you the pressure which you're pushing through each foot, let's say for example my right leg is more dominant than my left, I might be pressing 70% with my right leg and 40%, quick maths, no, 30%. Yeah, I'll just stick to lifting weights. You might be pressing 70% with your stronger leg, 30% with your left or weaker leg. Being able to press weight on a unilateral movement, on here, for example, this moves by itself. So whatever weight I put on here, actually I'll show you a demo. So as I'm setting in here, obviously we can see it moves by itself. That means whatever weight I put onto this will load onto this leg, in comparison to using a leg press where the weight is dispersed over both legs. This is a bit of a killer, it's a great machine. It's called a pendulum squat. It's really good, I feel. How it sets you into the machine is quite nice. It supports your back quite a lot. It's crazy, well, I've used some pendulum squats where they're very heavy and some pendulum squats where you put on you feel quite light. So as we always say, whenever you're using these machines, start off with really light weight, if not any weight first. Get a feel for the movement. Once you're confident with that, slightly progress with increasing the weight as well. A variation again of a hack squat. This is great because you can, again, on our Instagram, have a little look. We talk through each piece of equipment on how you can use it to target muscles in different angles. So again, different variations of hack squats as you go on, but being able to set in and hitting your muscles at different angles. If you face outwards, it's more of a squat focus, should we say. You can face inwards and do more of like an RDL / good morning to focus on glutes and hamstrings as well. This is one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. It is like a hack squat again, but I like how it curves. Show them how it curves. But no, it's quite good. I like how it supports your back quite a lot. A lot of people do struggle when squatting with lower back pain. So machines like this do help setting you up, and then you can progress if you wanted to a normal squat or a barbell squat as well. We have another, I need a breath. It's because there's that many pieces of equipment for you guys out there. We have another leg press. This is a plate loaded abductor, so it gets the glutes. We have a unilateral single leg standing hamstring curl. It might look like quite a daunting piece of equipment. It's like, what are all those levers? Once we've gone through and broken down again, you can see it's quite simple, nice and easy. Again, you know I mentioned earlier about single leg movements, to be able to isolate the leg if you have any offsets or one leg more dominant than the other. So using single leg movements like this is perfect as well. We then have a seated hamstring curl or seated leg curl. Again, focusing on hamstrings, a lying hamstring curl, hamstrings, plate loaded hack squat, and then to finish off, there's more. There's more. Whew. Need a bit of a break. We have quad extension here, pin loaded. We have multiple squat racks all over, all pinned around for you to do squats, RDLs, deadlifts. Phil, we're going to go there in a second. God, I'm getting excited. You didn't hear Phil. Smith machines. Pit squats. You can also use this for like RDLs and stuff because we have multiple attachments over there. We'll get to that soon. No, we'll wait. You're giving them the goods too quick. A glute kickback, plate loaded, a plate loaded, and again, well, you've got a standing calf raise. Yes, but this is plate loaded. Single leg, plate loaded lying hamstring curl. Oh, I sound like I'm making all these up. Wait, that's for another time. That's for back. That's for another day. Single leg or unilateral, plate loaded, quad extension as well. So again, focusing on their muscles if we have any offsets or anything like that. We have a different variation again of a glute kickback, a different variation again of an abductor, so more of a line variation. This is plate loaded, and then we have someone on a glute or line machine, plate loaded, glute drive to get you a big butt. Let's go this way. As well, the thing is, it's not just about the machines. Yes, it's good for us to use the machines and have a play and hit your muscles at different angles. It's all fun. We have multiple dumbbells, barbells, everything. We have a functional area. So again, a track, I can't believe we forgot the track. Supersetting with certain machines, supersetting on the track with walking lunges. It's endless, absolutely endless. But this is just a small, I say a small, we've gone over them all, a small, intricate, detailed talk of piece of equipment that we have available for you. And as I say, head over to our Instagram. We'll be popping them on here as well, just talking through each machine in detail for you so you can get the best out of your workout.